about different types of vertebrates, like mammals, which I am, fish, and reptiles, like my friend Sasha. We will discuss my birdie friends that are chickens, ham, whales, and chip. Sal is my amphibian friend that we will be visiting momentarily. Grab your scuba gear because we will be diving under the deep blue sea to find some fishy friends. A vertebrate is an animal with a backbone. An endoskeleton is an animal's internal skeleton, which is what a vertebrate's backbone is a part of. This protects and supports the animal's body. Mammals are endothermic vertebrates. That means that they do not produce much body heat. We have four chambered hearts and skin covered with fur or hair. We mammals give birth to live young, and we have four internal fertilization. When we are young, we feed off our mother's milk. Mammals move in many different ways. They all have four limbs, but that doesn't mean they all move the same. Some run and walk, some trot and gallop, and some just walk and sit around. We mammals can live in many different environments due to our fur and layer of fat we have. I sadly am prey, and that mountain lion up the hill thinks I'm yummy. Now we finally get to meet my bestie lady friend Sasha. Sasha is a reptile, which is an ectothermic vertebrate that has lungs and scaly skin. Reptiles have many body parts that help you conserve water, such as eggs, skin, and kidneys. They are fertilized internally. The developing embryo in the egg has a shell and membranes that protect it from drying out. Unlike a mammal's heart, reptiles have a three-chambered heart. Some other reptiles are snakes, crocodiles, alligators, turtles, and lizards, like my lady friend Sasha. Most reptiles have four legs, usually with claws and toes, except for snakes. Snakes move by contracting bands of muscles connected to the ribs and backbones. Go. Moving on to birds, we get to meet ham, whales, and chip, which are the simianch families of chickens. Birds lay eggs and are endothermic vertebrates. They have feathers and four-chambered hearts, like me. All birds lay eggs, but humans only eat the chicken eggs. Birds eat quite a lot because they are always on the move. They are also covered with two types of feathers, contour and down. Down feathers are short and fluffy, and they trap heat to keep the bird warm. Contour feathers are large and give shape to the bird's body. They also help with flight. All birds have gizzards, which squeezes and grinds the partially digested food.
These eggs are hard to crack.
That's because chicken eggs are harder than reptile.
I had to keep my babies warm.
My friend Sal. He's an amphibian. Amphibians are ectothermic vertebrates that spend the beginning of their lives in water. They spend their adult life on land, but go back to the water to reproduce mostly externally. Amphibians are adapted for hopping and leaping. You can tell a frog from a toad very distinctively. The skin of a frog is smooth and moist. A toad's skin is bumpy. Salamanders are also amphibians, but they keep their tails as adults and their bodies are long and slender. Some kinds of salamanders live in water their whole life, and some live entirely on land. Like Sal. Since doesn't have lungs, they rely on their thin, moist skin to obtain oxygen from air and to remove carbon dioxide from their blood. Sadly, my amphibian friend, habitat, is in danger. Now we get to meet Wilbur. Wilbur is a fish, a vertebrate that lives underwater and has scales and fins, structures used for quickly moving through the water. Fish mostly move just to hunt and find food. Most fish are ectothermic, obtain oxygen through their gills in the water, and have scales. Fish reproduce mostly externally, which means the fish eggs are fertilized outside of the body. Fish make up almost half of all vertebrates. Different types of fish classified in different ways. Jawless fish, cartilaginous fish, and bony fish. Wilbur is a bony fish. Now sadly we have to go back home. Say bye to Wilbur.
Oh well, somebody's phone.